Someone's watching. I don't I don't fully understand this whole Discord thing. I have the app, and some of you are gonna have to what it's supposed to do and how it's supposed to work. That's all I can say. I mean, I got on there, but it was a conversation when I first tried it that I had with someone from like April of 2017 or some shit. And I'm driving right now, so I cannot take your questions. Gotta keep out. I gotta go get some stuff, so if anybody else wants to come over, at least temporarily, we're gonna be doing another one of the day in the life live streams, at least for the next. I gotta get some wine, I gotta get some food, and I'll just take y'all with me. So let's go. Well, we're already here. Red light. Who's watching? Yeah, Discord does suck. I don't get it. YouTube's pretty easy. As evil as it is, it's pretty easy. Maybe it's one of those unfortunate circumstances where it's much better. It's a much better technology when you're on a PC, but as everybody knows, and it's kind of the whole point of my show, is I'm always on iPhone, and I don't feel it works very well for iPhone. But just for the next few minutes, we're gonna do a day in the life of JB live stream where you guys basically come with me and I just do my normal stuff. Why are the windshield wipers going? They're not supposed to be. All right, they stopped. All right, first stop, I need some wine, all right? So let's go. I might have to put you in my pocket, because I don't want to look like a psychopath. All right, so you guys are gonna go black. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Joy. Thank you. Bruce is a moderator. Day in the life. After you?
Thank you.
Of course.
It's not hard, at least not now. Okay, it could be snow, right? No, I don't need a bag. Thank you for asking.
No, of course. Hey, how are you? Red. Can I just take these Marlboro Lights? And that'll be all. Debit card, please. And you can save a bag. I'll just carry it. Cool. It's easier.
Yeah. You want to put your card? You won't do anything.
Once first.
Yeah.
Why are the machines telling me what to do? No, I'm good.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too.
I've this 5 times.
Dun dun dun. That lady at the general store, black lady, she had the most beautiful, like you wouldn't believe, the most beautiful long, like down to almost her waist, like long black, perfectly manicured dreadlocks. No, not dreadlocks, like braids, like the really tight braids. They almost look like pieces of rope or something. Like down to her waist. That must take so much work. But that was really hot. I should have asked her out. That I can tell you right now. Sorry, folks. Just give me another... Oh, there we go. Good. It's you guys' show, so you can handle it till I get back. It's only going to take another minute. But it's your show. Oh, right. Friggin' seatbelt. Yeah, I hear the beep. Fuck off. Oh, I must shave? I can grow a beard, god damn it. Red light. Alright, so a portion of these shows, as long as YouTube is still around, because as we have just discovered, Discord blows. That's not going to be something I'm going to be using. Although I like that guy's channel. I like him on YouTube. He's pretty cool. Definitely knows what's going on. But if all of you who do not stream, all right? All of you who do not have live stream programs on these various social media sites, call it YouTube, call it Bit whatever, call it Discord, call it... So any of you folks who watch me and are very, very dedicated, and by the way, thank you very much, thank you very, very much for being as dedicated as you are, don't realize is... what's this fucker doing? No, you don't do a left blinker when you're taking a right, you son of a bitch. I scream a lot when I drive. I scream a lot when I drive. So even if they censor or take down YouTube, I think I'm going to be safe. I think I'm going to be safe one way or another, so I'll probably stay on YouTube. But the conundrum that I have is that I don't want to stay on YouTube because I don't want to support them anymore, given what they've done to other folks. But the other side of the coin to that is, sorry, it's a very bumpy hill I live on. But the other side to the coin of that is I don't want to be giving YouTube my traffic, my audience, my videos, my any of this, any of that. So it's like it's literally caught between a rock and a hard place. And when I say a rock, I mean a rock, not Iraq. Which George Faggot Bush could never pronounce. Iraq. It's not Iraq. It's Iraq. You son of a bitch. 9/11 doing piece of shit. Absolute monster bastard. All right. Wow, 12 watching, 3 likes, no advertisement, and possibly the worst content in YouTube history. Windshield Vipers off. Yo, what up, Agent Don Juan? Zyga Magic is James Miller, Bruce Wayne, Antij Me, Joy Stewart, J-Dog, A Cobra, all right, I think I got everyone. Having a beer. Bruce Wayne. No, that's what everybody thinks. I'm not doing dentures. I don't make dentures. Yo, what up, Zygo? Yeah, no, Discord is or as in general Discord, or the computer program. The computer program. It sucks. I just don't like it. It sucks. I just don't like it. It's not for me. Antij. Vote on name. I post link at JB. I don't know what that means. JB, you want a hoe? Yeah, I always want a hoe. Oh, Hangout. I have Google Hangouts. That one doesn't work for me either. See, here's what I think is happening, and it's very, very simple. A lot of you guys are on PCs. I'm always on my iPhone. So a lot of things that work really well for you guys, the software updates and all the garbage that goes into it, in the background, they typically do not work on iPhone, and if they do work, they really don't work very well. Stephanie Medina, good afternoon. Hello. Oh no, I wasn't trying to host Agent Don Juan. I wasn't trying to host. I was just trying to participate, and it's like pulling teeth. It's terrible. It said, Antij, this link is no longer valid. Yeah, just remove it all. Just remove it all. Just get rid of it. Yeah, I'm going to stick with YouTube until I find something else. I mean, I'm just going to stick with YouTube until I find something else. That's all. And Discord is not going to be the one. If you like a Discord, put a ring on it. I'm not going to put a ring on it. Okay, Beyonce? Yeah, one day at a time. I'm still learning. All right, so anyway. This is, after all, a news show, and you guys know that. So, what I want to get into is the strangeness that I've now discovered with the shooting in Florida. All right? And it's not as bad as Sandy Hook, which didn't happen, by the way. Sandy Hook did not happen. Sandy Hook was a media TV movie, okay, designed for gun control. Sandy Hook did not happen, all right? Nobody died at Sandy Hook, all right? In fact, I like to do this from time to time. I have 16 watching right now. So if we have 16 people watching, all right? If we have 16 people watching, I like to do this from time to time. No way, JujuBot's in my chat? No way. Where's JujuBot? That's a fucking honor, man. Is JujuBot here? Oh, one of her agents. Okay. All right. A representative, an ambassador, if you will. Yeah, no. I agree, Bruce. Bruce says, I believe the blonde girl witness who was talking to the shooter in the school hallway. All right. So let me just say what I'm saying. Let me, to a, kind of whatever. All right. So this Nicholas Cruz, satanic little mentally ill piece of filth. Okay. Number one, with all the warning signs, was allowed to buy high-powered firearms. Okay. I support the Second Amendment. I support high-powered firearms. I'm going to own high-powered firearms eventually for self-protection, right? But it's just something I haven't gotten around to. But this kid was on the radar and clearly was not somebody who, fits the description of somebody who should be allowed, even under the currently existing laws, should not have been allowed to purchase the kind of weaponry that he was allowed to purchase. All right? So that's point number one. Point number two is the FBI received the Federal Bureau of Lies, as I call them. So the FBI received 2 separate independent warnings about this individual may be a dangerous person. And yet nothing was done. So, when you get 1, there's a fuck up. When you get 2, you say, huh. So I'm at the huh phase. I'm at the phase. What about you guys? And by the way, this is all mainstream media. This is not JB. This is mainstream media. Yes, if you get rid of probable cause, there goes, Fourth Amendment, right to privacy? No, you need to have probable cause. But when you combine somebody who is obviously and documented to be mentally ill, purchasing massive amounts of firearms, who's been reported twice to the FBI, why was there never even a conversation like on the couch in the living room? Why was there never even a conversation on the couch in the living room? That's all I'm asking. Yes, and also now we have social media. I mean, this individual, this sick fuck, literally said, I don't want to misquote, so this is not a quote, but it's something close to it. This little fucking faggot literally said, I'm gonna be a school shooter. I mean, he literally said that. He literally said that. I mean, what's going on here, folks? What's going on here? What is this? Plus 2 independent calls. I'm pissing away viewers right now. Apparently, this is not a subject matter folks want to be involved in. Yes, wind-up toy. That's the term. Joy cut me off. I was going to get to that. And you didn't do it that, you know. But I was going to get there. They're called wind-up toys. It's a disgrace. Wow, I am pissing away viewers. Either that or YouTube is fucking with me. I went from 21 to 10 in 3 minutes. I mean, do I smell or something? Can you smell me through the phone? Like, what's going on here? I think this is a very interesting conversation, to be honest with you. Because we're asking the right questions. We're asking the right questions. Recon says, liberals, CNN, Deep State are in their triggered phase today. Bruce Wayne says FBI was just lazy, but there could be a conspiracy. Well, I'm always going to err on the side of conspiracy. I'm a 17-year conspiracy researcher, you know? But it's still very, very early, and I'm still figuring out a lot of the details. J-Dog says, no conspiracy, just another school shooting. Yeah, see, I agree with that, too. School shootings do mass shootings, let's not even call them school shootings. Mass shootings do happen. There are fucked up people out there, okay? There are fucked up people out there. We all know that. We're all adults. We're all smart. But I don't know. I just look at all these glaring inconsistencies and I start asking myself questions. I start asking myself questions. And the questions always start with the same 3-letter word. Why? Why? It's very, very simple. Don Juan says, conspiracy or not, Democrats are waiting for these events to happen to spread nonsense. We'll look no further than, who was it? Rahm Emanuel, I believe. Never let a good crisis go to waste. Think about that. Think about that terminology. Never let a good crisis go to waste. These people are sick, folks. Joy Stewart says, cops stand down, J-Dog. Multiple reports the kid was nuts. Having a beer says, coward cop wouldn't go in, and the FBI blew it by not doing something with the first signs of him being fucked up. I agree. Bruce Wayne says, one thing for Sue. So apparently Sue's getting some Chinese food. No. One thing for sure is what Bruce Wayne means. One thing for sure, shooter was prepared and knew there would be a drill that day. Someone in the school staff told him. Okay? Joy Stewart, or J-Dog to Joy says, yep. That is the local police not addressing the issue. Just like politicians don't want to deport illegals, just lazy and incompetent people. I completely disagree, J-Dog. I 80% disagree. The illegals issue is a plan. It's not lazy people not wanting to do something about building the wall and background checks and securing our border. It's not laziness. They want a permanent influx of, Democrat voting base so that for the foreseeable future, the only voters in presidential and local and congressional and senatorial, etc., elections are flooded with people that are going to only vote Democrat. So it's not an accident and it's not being lazy. It's a deliberate program of inaction, but it's not based on laziness. It's a very evil, well thought out plan by the New World Order. Yo, Coffee Girl's back. What up, homie? J-Dog says, true, I agree with that, the illegals. Good, cool. Yeah, it's a program. It's not, oh, these politicians aren't doing their job. They're just sitting back and, getting their big $400,000 a year paychecks or whatever they are and taking donations, and they're just not doing anything about the wall. No. They want and crave, that's the best word, they crave illegal immigrants because illegal immigrants are going to vote Democrat. This is all a part of the New World Order, folks. You guys need to understand. You guys need to understand the bigger picture. Most of you do. That I can tell you right now. What's up, Coffee Girl? Very glad Coffee has decided to join our little, very, very little niche community here. How did the shooter know there would be a drill? Obvious his plan was hinged on it. I have not heard a single thing about the Florida sheriff being a Muslim. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he isn't. That hasn't been on my radar. I have no idea. I mean, would it really matter? See, I also don't know what the significance of that would be, because I'm not anti-Muslim, but I am anti-Islam, if that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. Even basic Islam, I'm against. Personally. Having a beer says, Coffee Girl says hello to Stephanie. Very, very nice. We love Coffee Girl. Glad she joined our little community here. Having a beer says, people are saying there was stand down till backup arrives. I don't know how they know that. I had the police scanner on and switched over to a tactical channel that is not publicly accessible. Okay, interesting. Stephanie says, I heard he pulled the alarm and that they had a drill earlier that day. Correct. I have 20 sources saying the same thing. 2 drills, yeah. 2 fire alarms. CJ, we share here. Hell yeah, we do, Antish. Recon 5 says ties to Hillary. I just haven't... Oh, no, I did see some of that. Some of the officers. Yeah, I just forgot. I did see some of that. Some of the officers with ties to Hillary. That's a little weird, huh? Look, folks, I have obviously, Joy Stewart is leading the chat right now, in my opinion. Joy Stewart is leading the chat because all of Joy Stewart's comments are the most rational, combining my ridiculous conspiracy mind with what actually happened on the ground. Joy Stewart says, organized crisis using a mentally ill kid. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's how they do things. Adam for Christ just popped in. What up, Adam? How are you? God bless our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the true and only one true Son of God. Welcome, Adam for Christ. By the way, I don't say that enough because I try to keep, you know, once you start going religion and folks get squirrely some, our Lord and Savior, the only one true Son of God, Jesus Christ. So thank you, Adam, for being here. James Miller asks, oh no, see here now we get, and I'm not saying oh no like it's a problem from James Miller. I'm saying oh no like now I have more information to take in. James Miller says, did you see the video of the girl that says she had an affair with the sheriff? No, I did not. I had absolutely no idea of that. I had absolutely no awareness of that situation. I mean, would it really matter? That kind of shit goes on all the time. When I was 14, when I was 14 or was I 16? I don't know. I was either 14 or 16 or whatever. I had an affair with my manager at a business that has gone out of business, but they were called, do I want to give their, it was a pet store, okay? It was a pet store in Saugus, Massachusetts. So I forget, I was either 14 or 16 or something, and I had an affair with basically my manager, who was 28, all right? And it was awesome, and it made me feel like I'm a fucking boss, you know. But if a pet store shooting happened at that place, then maybe news stories would cycle out later. Oh, did you know the 28-year-old was having an affair with a 14-year-old? And it would be like a story. That shit happens all the time, folks. That shit happens all the time. Let's not get, you know, let's not get there. Or so concerned about things such as that nature happening. And that was a pretty fucked up period in my life. Because then I had a relationship with the girl who worked in the hamster and small animals department. And I used to stay at her house. And my parents would be calling my first ever cell phone. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And I'm like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm not answering your calls. And we were within the same age group, and I was hooking up with her. And then a year and a half later, she ended up dying of a heroin overdose. Life is fucking weird, folks. Life is fucking weird. Archie, what up? Yeah, building 5, like building 7. Building 7. Yeah, I like guinea pigs. I don't like how they smell, but I like them. Yeah, she sold rats and guinea pigs and fucking... Oh, also they had the birds in there, too. All the parrots and stuff. And it was a really good company. I think they're out of business now, but they would let them, like, you know, fly around the store and stuff and, you know, sit on the perch. Rats are very smart, yeah. My uncle has, or I don't know if they're still alive anymore. That's when I was a kid. Rats don't live that long, but my uncle had 2 albino rats named Peach and Apricot. And they were very, very nice. I loved Peach and Apricot. All right, folks, let's get a little bit more targeted here because we have 18 watching and 7 likes. And I want to get away from the Florida school shooting. I want to get away from the Florida school shooting. I want to get back to my normal stuff. My normal stuff, which is anything but normal. I want to get back to my normal stuff, which is September 11th, 2001. Is there anybody in the room? Is there anybody in this chat room that can explain to me the on-video free-fall collapse of Building 7? Is there anybody in the chat room that can explain to me the free-fall dustification collapse of Building 7 with only being hit by minimal debris from the towers next door? Can anybody explain that to me? Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no, and then all the ones will be addressed. Go. James Miller says it was magic. Correct. A Cobra says 2. No, he can't explain it. 2. No. 2. No. That's from Joy and J-Dog. 2. No. From Having a Beer. 2. No. From Coffee Girl. What's going on here, folks? Adam for Christ. 2. No. Archie Bunker. 2. No. Harley Girl, what up? I'm so sorry I slept through your show today. I'm a fucking degenerate. I sleep. Can you... Let's put aside the thing I just said because I want to address Harley Girl really quick. I'm not trying to be chaotic. Yo, Harley, I am so pissed at myself that I missed you and Ellie earlier. You need to do like a 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. show. You know, still do your show, but you need to do a 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. show so I can wake up late, I can go get brunch, I can go to CVS and get gas and fucking, you know, whatever, put in a load of laundry, and then watch your show. But if it's at 1 p.m. on a Sunday, I always fucking sleep through it. Not that it's boring. I set my alarm for it and I slept through it because I drink too much on Saturday nights. So I'm wicked sorry I wasn't there, Harley. Damn it. A Cobra says, it can't be happening at JB Le Cafefe. What can't be happening? Thank you, Harley. I appreciate that. I want to watch your show desperately. No, that building, there's never going to be a debate with me. Has anybody ever run into some, like, religious zealots and they believe in, you know, what maybe you believe, or one believes, I should say, are ridiculous things. Building 7 had a couple office fires, and it fell in like 11 seconds. I think it was 11.1 seconds. Steel-framed, concrete reinforced building, fell in 11 seconds. No known problem. No known problem. And yet it just fell into a pile of dust. You take a look at that. You just take a look at that. Steve is going on a beer run. Yo, Steve, before you leave, if you're still here, what kind of beer? I hope it's not shitty Coors Light. Yeah, Building 7 gives it all away. Oh, and by the way, I just want to add, as a friendly little note, as a friendly little post-it note, what was housed in Building 7? Certainly it wasn't the alleged documents of the $2.3 trillion that went missing from the United States Treasury. No, those documents weren't in that building. Why would all the computers and the documents containing $2.3 trillion magically missing from the Treasury, why would they be contained in Building 7 that got demolished? I wonder. Just saying. I'm just adding to it. Stephanie Medina. I'm just adding to it. What a happy coincidence. It's kind of like an unexpected pregnancy, like a happy accident. Oh, what a funny little coincidence. You guys need to know this stuff, folks. You guys need to know this stuff, folks. Here's another one. Not to be super tender about, obviously what, from my research, definitely happened in Florida. Why is there no death record? Why is there no death record of Adam Lanza? Why is there no death record of Adam Lanza, Sandy Hook? And why was the Sandy Hook school closed 4 years before the shooting? Why? Answer. Go. This is mainstream media, folks. This is not JB. Why? No death record of the shooter in Sandy Hook. School was closed 4 years before the shooting. Why? Go. Explain it to me. Because the day that I find out that Sandy Hook was real is the day I can wipe it away from my brain. Yo, what up, CF? All right, everyone's gonna say hi to CF, and then you're gonna answer my fucking question, okay? Here are my two questions. Yes, A Cobra, correct. And they weren't just burned, parts of them were vaporized. I've seen the videos. Dr. Judy Wood did the work on that. Dr. Judy Wood did the work on that. Anybody who doesn't know Dr. Judy Wood needs to learn. What up, homie? That's my neighbor. Needs to know about her work. Okay? Here's a long one from James Miller. Here's one thing I know. The data storage for all businesses in the trade towers was stored on EMC servers in the basement and was survived. Well, let's release that data. And by the way, just so everybody knows, just so everybody understands clearly, I'm not a no-planer. I'm not one of those folks. I gotta plug my phone in, hold on. I am not a no-planer, okay? I'm not somebody who says that no planes hit the World Trade Centers. However, here's what I encourage everybody who's watching me right now, if you haven't already done it, to go research. Go research hole in the Pentagon. Hole in the Pentagon. All right? And I'm not going to touch Shanksville. That was the fourth plane. But I will right now address my issues with the third plane. All right? I want everybody to pay close attention to me right now. I want everyone to pay close attention to me right now. All right? Very happy person, very calm, not psychotic, not, you know, in any danger to myself or others. Very, very nice person, great life, great job, etc., etc. I just want to raise this question. How is it possible that there could be a 16-foot hole in the Pentagon where if a plane hit a building and went in and is obviously going to be stopped by the opposing, you know, debris and structure, etc., etc., no wing damage, no wing-shaped holes, just a hole. Just a hole. Just a hole in the building. So all you have to do is Google images of hole in the Pentagon. How do very, very dense engine parts of very, very large jet planes disappear, and there's no wing damage at the Pentagon, just a hole, and no debris on the lawn of the Pentagon? Go. Go. Okay? Allow me to say this again. Allow me to say this again before I get banned from YouTube, since everybody's getting banned from YouTube. How is it possible that a large passenger jet, I believe a 747, massive amounts of, metal and big engines, dual engine jet, etc., etc. Go Google image right now. Go do it right now. Go do it right this second. Go open up a second window and Google image hole in the Pentagon. Hole in the Pentagon. Hole in the Pentagon. Photos taken seconds after the event. How is it possible that there is no wing damage, left or right, no plane parts left, just a hole in the Pentagon? You tell me. I'm not making statements, I'm asking questions. I'm not making statements, I'm asking questions. Oh, good. It looks like everyone's Google imaging hole in the Pentagon. No debris. I feel Antige is being sarcastic. Oh, 757. Harley Girl corrected me. Thank you. Right, but Bruce Wayne, if the wings swept back like a bird on impact, there would be wings on the lawn. And there were none. And there were none. They didn't exist, folks. Wings could have been folded back along fuselage if it hit the ground before impacting the Pentagon. Okay, great. I think that's fantastic. So show me pictures of the wings. Somebody provide me a link showing the pictures of the folded back wings. It's like one of the most photographed things in history. Show me pictures of the folded back wings. Now. I don't do Shanksville, Don Juan, because I'm still so focused on Building 7 in the World Trade Center and the White House and I know this sounds cold, but for me, frankly, Shanksville is like a little bit of a conspiracy afterthought. I don't know. Because I don't talk about things I haven't personally done extensive research on. I don't talk about things that I haven't personally done extensive research on. So Shanksville, I just don't fucking know. I just don't fucking know. Oh, hell yeah, this is an open discussion, Bruce Wayne. Mr. Wayne. I guess there were parts on the ground. Look at them. Look at them, and you tell me that was a 757 passenger jet. Well, the crater is 16 feet wide. The crater is 16 feet wide. The crater at the Pentagon is 16 feet wide. I save everything, CF. Antige, I'm not sure how wide the fuselage of a 757 is. But let's say the fuselage of a 757 is 16 feet wide. With that amount of force and with that amount of speed and with that destructive of an impact, would the crater be exactly as wide as a, you know, as the dimensions of the plane? I'm not saying I'm right here, folks. This is an open discussion. This is an open discussion. All I'm doing is asking questions. I'm not making statements. I'm just asking questions. Antige says it would have been bigger. And also, I'm not going to give opinions. Well, the towers are separate issues. I can get into that. I am pissing away viewers right now. I must be talking about stuff that folks don't want to talk about. God damn it. That's okay. We got 15 of you here. That's typically bigger than my normal audience, so. Maybe, CF. Maybe. Okay. All right. Bruce Wayne says, JB, it is a mysterious hole. Perhaps the wing's fuel tanks were empty. And so the mass of the fuselage made only a hole. But the wall must have been super strong. Now we're getting into where I wanted and I hoped you guys would go to. And you, I mean, not to be a dick, but you bit on the fishing hook, okay? How could all of these factors, all right, all of these factors come together perfectly just because somebody, a very smart person like Don Juan, how could all of these factors come together just so perfectly to come and back explain that there was no conspiracy? How could all of these contributing factors be so perfectly arranged in advance that it would create doubt in someone very smart like Don Juan's mind to back engineer the fact that there wasn't a conspiracy? You need to ask yourself that. That's the second level of the story. And then when you guys process that, I'll bring you the third level of the story. And it's not fun. Has anybody read the reports? Now we're moving into phase 3. Has anybody read the reports? Has anybody done the research of alleged 9/11 hijackers still alive and well in Morocco and Yemen and Saudi Arabia? Has anybody read those reports? Has anybody read those reports? So when you put all of this stuff together, I think what's going on here, and I'm just going to make a statement right now. I'm going to make a statement right now, and it's a very important statement, and I need all of you to listen, okay? We have 3 sets of evidence that we've all discussed, in an open format, where all I did was ask questions. All I did was ask questions. All I did was ask questions. And you guys answered me. And you guys answered me. So we have 3 different segments of information where all I did was ask questions. I did not make statements. I did not make statements. So here's all I'm trying to do, and this is the culmination point of this topic, and then we're going to move on. Okay? So we have 3 separate blocks of information. This one was debated live on YouTube with us and me. This one was debated live with you guys and me. This one was debated live on YouTube with me. I'm going to make a statement. I rarely make statements anymore. I think what's going on is what's called a mass psychosis or mass denial. Mass psychosis or mass denial. People watching me, not all, but some, simply in their core, in their heart, no comments, no comments, no comments. Let me make my statement. People watching my stream, in their core, some of them, and this is not an insult, in fact, it's actually a compliment. It's a compliment to your humanity. You can't believe that the United States government would perpetrate something like 9/11 to the degree that even when you see the information that exists, to the fact that it was an obvious conspiracy, an obvious false flag. No comments. Thank you very much. No comments. No comments. Please, no comments. I'm just going to get distracted. Thank you very much. Because you people are nice people who watch me. You're nice folks. You know, everyone just wants to have a job, you know, raise your children, do whatever you want to do, you know, in terms of, you know, having a nice life, etc., etc. And some of you cannot fathom in your own brains. Your brain is not evil enough to understand. Let me rephrase that. Your brain doesn't have the ability to comprehend because it is so evil. Because it is so evil. Because it is so evil. Your mind, literally, the same mind that puts your socks on in the morning, the same mind that cooks your kids' breakfast, the same mind that knows how to grill a steak, the same mind, that same mind, it does not possess the capacity, right, to fathom the fact that the New World Order / United States government would do something like this to its own country for foreign interests and the interests of foreign banks in order to start wars in the Middle East, in order to invade Iraq, in order to invade Afghanistan, in order to invade and use our soldiers, our sons and daughters, Your brain doesn't have the capacity. This is the most powerful YouTube video I have ever done. I'm telling you right now, this is the most powerful YouTube video I have ever done. Your brain, and God bless you, and God bless you, and God bless your heart, and God bless your heart. Thank you for being kind and caring, okay? I'm not insulting you. Thank you for being kind and caring. But literally, your brain will look at information and go, well, this happened, and that happened, and that happened, and that happened on 9/11, and you look at it, and through no fault of your own, you look at it and you pick holes in the very rational arguments of a very well orchestrated, incredibly murderous conspiracy. That's what's going on. And if you don't like me after what I just said to you, don't watch my live stream anymore. Don't watch my live stream anymore. Don't watch my live stream anymore. But I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, when 9/11 comes out in 50 years in the history books, or 20 or 60, who knows, when it comes out, we're going to have a lot of old motherfuckers sitting in rocking chairs going, oh shit, I bought it. And they're going to become very depressed. And those are the very people that I'm trying to save now. Now. I know it happened a long time ago, I guess. Quote unquote, a long time ago. But when this comes out, just like the Pearl Harbor attack has come out as a total fucking conspiracy, nobody debates it anymore. Just like when 9/11 comes out, we're going to have some old people who remember, I remember back in the days when, teeth falling out and shit. And they're going, I remember sitting in a rocking chair. I remember back in the days when this guy, JB Lucafefe, came out and he, was making the YouTubes and he was talking about this stuff. And now I'm reading the history books and it's reported as history and it's taught to our grandchildren. That's what's going to fucking happen. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore, folks. I'm not putting up with this. I am putting my fucking foot down. If you don't like my channel, don't come to it. This is a conspiracy channel. I have provided more than enough meat for the wolves in order for you guys to come to your own conclusions. And you still can't do it. You know why? Some of you, not all of you, but a majority, a sizable majority of you, your brain simply can't comprehend that this kind of evil would exist. So you fight facts. You fight facts at every level. You fight facts at every level. And all I'm trying to do here is encourage folks to think for yourself. Think for yourself. For fuck's sake, think for yourself. Because if you guys don't start doing it, we are doomed. Not only as America, but as the world. Because if you want to know what the New World Order is, I can do a whole other video on that, and you don't want to see what that world looks like. If you want to start, before I make that video, go rent the movie 1984, starring William Hurt. You just go watch that movie. That's what I'm trying to prevent. That's what I'm taking time away from cleaning my room, time away from not being a total social weirdo, time from being, a admitted 17-year conspiracy researcher. And I'm not a hero, and I'm not someone that you guys should follow. I'm not a god. I'm not a fucking demigod. I'm not any of that stuff. I want everybody to think for themselves. I want you people to think for yourselves. 9/11 is a joke. 9/11 is a joke. 9/11 is a joke. It's a joke. Yes, people died. But the official story, nope, not going to happen with me. And with that, I'll take your questions. Crystal Keith says, behold a pale horse. Correct. William Cooper. William Cooper. Bruce Wayne says, I'm open to conspiracies. Wow, maybe I have a conversion. I think I might have converted Bruce Wayne. It's not about believing what I say. It's about questioning known liars. It's about questioning known liars. I think I might have Bruce Wayne on the path. Because this stuff, you can't learn it from someone like me. You can't learn it from someone like me. You have to learn it on your own. It's that sick. It's that sick. You have to learn it on your own. You have to realize it, and you have to have that moment like I had 17 years ago and wake up one day and go, it usually, Bruce Wayne, if you're on, if you're on board or whatever, or not on board, but if you're on the path, it happens like this. You're going to have a day, maybe it's a Saturday, a relaxing Saturday, and you wake up and you go, oh, shit. Oh, shit. All this stuff is real. Oh, shit. And then your entire life view that you thought you had crumbles down to your ankles in a pile of dust. And then again you go, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Everything is a lie? Like, everything is a lie? And then it sets in again right in your heart. It sets in again right in the center of your chest. And then you feel it in your stomach and you go, if you wear glasses, you take off your glasses and you go, oh no. Oh no. All this shit is real? It's all real? And then you'll probably do like I did. I'll just give you my experience. I remember when I woke up. I stared in the mirror for half an hour. I stared in the mirror into my own eyes for half an hour. And I had to say to myself, I literally, like, internal thoughts, but also I actually talked out loud to myself. I go, are you going crazy, man? Are you going crazy? Could this stuff be real? And in my heart, I knew it was real, but I was like, it was the last portion of the resistance. It was the last portion of the resistance that was like myself, my previous worldview. I hope you guys are listening to me right now. This is very important and very emotional. And very emotional. It's a life-changing event when you wake up. It's a life-changing event. And I remember saying to myself, not only in my own head, I remember saying out loud to the mirror, I go, dude, do you really believe this? Do you really believe this? But then from the basis of research that one has done, that it's real, but it's very, very hard to accept. And then I think I threw up. I think I vomited. I think I literally puked. And then I looked at myself and I took a breath and I blew my nose and I wiped off my eyes and I said, okay, this is my new reality. And that's the day that I decided to become a conspiracy researcher. Let's figure out what else they're doing, so at least I won't be surprised with what they're doing in the future. That was a bad day, folks. But this is not about emotion. This is about the survival of the human race. Thank you, Crystal Keith. Angels don't play this harp. Harp with AARP. I know enough about harp so that I don't have to order that book, but thank you for putting that out there. Mass Illusion. Interesting comment from Agent Don Juan. He says, wish they made those glasses. That's a reference that a lot of folks are not going to get. That's in reference to a movie. I think it was a late 80s movie called They Live, where an individual finds a box of forbidden glasses to wear, sunglasses, puts them on, and sees the demons in society for what they really are. And it's a great movie, and I recommend that not only you watch it, but you watch it and treat it as you would treat the Bible. It's that important. They Live. Roddy Piper, correct. Harley Girl says, wake up, America. That's why I do my live stream, folks. I'm just one little guy, like literally and figuratively. You know, I'm a small dude. 21 viewers, 14 watching. That's why I do my live stream. That's why I do my live stream. They Live, cool flick. They Live is reality. It's reality. Not a movie. I mean, they made the movie, but it's reality. They Live. Oh, is Harley and Don Juan sharing the gospel of the movie They Live? Yes. Watch it tonight. Go to find it for free on the internet. It's pretty easy to find movies for free pirated on the internet. Watch it tonight. That is a non-fiction movie. It's a non-fiction movie. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. Right now to you. The movie They Live is a documentary. It's a non-fiction movie. Okay? It's a non-fiction movie. that was kind of cute. Darmac did the sunglasses. The sunglasses emoji. It's a non-fiction movie, folks. It's a non-fiction movie. All right? Speaking of myself, JB Likafefe, I'm a very happy person, not mentally unstable, very mentally stable, very happy with life, gainfully employed. I love everything. I love everyone. Okay? All right? So we cannot allow those fuckers that did that to me a month ago. We cannot let that happen ever again. But, very mentally stable, very, very happy, not crazy, not crazy. If you don't like what I talk about on my live stream, You don't have to come here. You don't have to come here. You don't have to come to my live stream. No one's forcing you to be here or to listen to me. But for those who do, through free will, I speak nothing but the truth. Okay, folks? And with that, I'm getting exhausted, so I'm going to take some final comments and then go get some food. Because I haven't eaten anything today, and it's like 5:19 p.m. So, yeah. So, great issue, Bruce. That may or may not be real. All I can say is I've never experienced it personally. Do I believe it myself? No, I do not. No, I do not. Only because I haven't seen it with my own two eyes. But do I believe that that possibility exists? Hell yeah, I do. Absolutely. Antige says beer, be right back. Hell yeah. We love the beer. And the wine. Yo, the screen is going to go black for a couple seconds. I'm going to put you guys down. Doesn't mean the stream is ended. I'll just be right back, okay? I hope Blackie goes on at 6:30. That's his fucking job. I've told him that. Time and time again. We also got Gramps. Hell yeah. Where the hell is Jujubot? Why is she so sparse lately? Or can I not just find her? Okay, cool. Busy is a good thing. Busy is a good thing. Hell yeah. I love JujuBot. I've been to Adam for Christ stream. It's awesome. So the next time he does, make sure you pop in here, Adam, and promote the fuck out of your Sorry. It's Adam for Christ. I shouldn't be swearing so much. Promote the godliness out of your channel, and I'll promote it here as well, so we can all, because there's, you know, I could go down, JujuBot could go down, Blackie could go down, Adam could go down. We need to be having all others pop up like whack-a-mole. If they take 2 of us down, 3 of us rise up. If they take 3 of us down, 5 of us rise up. We have to be operating in that way and in that manner. I have Adam's bell. I can tell you that. All right, 2 pretty long streams here, folks. 2 pretty long streams here. And yet still 22 watching and 14 likes. Sin Marie, what up? How are ya? This stuff is not easy. That I can tell you right now. Yes, it is Sunday, but every day kind of bleeds in together for me. I don't really, you know. Crystal Keith says honey biscuits. Let's do another 20 minutes and take it from, I mean, that was pretty hardcore, what I just brought you guys through. What I just brought you guys through was pretty hardcore. And by the way, that's one fingernail of what I really know about what's going on. But we've all been through a lot. We've all been through a lot. And we've all been through a lot in terms of the stream that I just did there. I released a lot of information. You know, it's not easy. It's certainly not easy to come to the understanding. It's not easy to figure out that 9/11 wasn't done by Osama bin Laden, who died of kidney failure in a CIA hospital in December of 2000 in Pakistan, and didn't do 9/11. It's not easy to come to these conclusions, right? It's painful, because what the television taught you is not what actually happened, right? So it's not easy. So since James Miller says, talk about crisis actors. No way, Fitz is in the house? Blackie Fitzpatrick is in the house? Fucking A. I guess I won't stop. This stuff is exhausting, folks. Yeah, no, CF. I will tell you what my plan is for that. Alec is back. All right, I'm not going to stop the stream. I'm going to stay on. We'll do at least another 20. We'll do at least another 20. I know I kind of understand how these things work at this point. So let's let everyone say hello to Alec Whittier, aka Blackie Fitzpatrick, and then I'll talk again. And then I'll talk again. It happens with everyone. They come in, and the whole greeting process has to begin. It's an important part of maintaining the community. And by the way, last night, I got a little bit drunk, and I gave my entire audience to Blackie Fitzpatrick, a.k.a. Alec Whittier, and then everyone was like, no, don't quit, don't quit, don't quit, don't quit, don't quit. And I received so many requests for don't quit, I was like, okay, I guess I fucking won't quit. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize my audience was as dedicated as you guys are. So that's a very important thing. Blackie Fitzpatrick, how are ya? Blackie is good. Excellent. Hey, does anybody know how to do what Blackie does when I put, you know, on my iPhone, how to make someone, like, kind of, in, like, a side box and, you know, co-conversation, like a dual live stream? I just don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to do it. Maybe some of y'all do. Who knows? All right, folks, I'm gonna go try the Google Hangouts thing one more time. Yes, Crystal Keith needs a radio station and a ring on her finger from JB. Wouldn't that be hilarious? It would be the first time that that's ever happened. It would be the first time that that's ever happened in the history of the world, I think. If I married Crystal Keith, or, you know, from the male perspective, if she decided to marry me over YouTube after never meeting, and then a marriage happens, I think that would be fucking hilarious. And I think it would really work. I really do. But anyway, all joking aside. All joking aside. All right, folks, I'm going to go try this Hangouts thing again, and see if I can live stream from it, because I want to do at least 20 more minutes, and we got Blackie here now. So let's go. So I'm going to end the stream. Peace.